Hey everybody, I'm Tom Ross.
And I'm Todd Anderson.
You're watching the Versus Series on StarCityGames.com.
All right, so this weekend is SCG Richmond. It's going to be a sweet standard tournament. Not technically the first event of Season 3 of the Players' Championship race. We did have an open at the Invitational that was almost taken down by our good buddy Ross Merriam playing Dredge again.
Yeah, it was modern, and Ross won in Syracuse the weekend prior, and he was in top 4. He lost. We thought he'd go back-to-back. He had an amazing record going into the top 8. He was 13-1, drew last round. It was a heavy favorite with a deck he's very good with, and a build that he tuned himself. And he just got beat by Bantel Drazi.
Yeah. The main event, though, the SCG Invitational, was a lot of fun. Wait, didn't you did well in that event, right?
I top 8 with 2 decks that, well, Dredge I top 8 with in the modern portion, and it looked like it might be hated out after Syracuse. And people just show up with more sideboard cards, but they didn't really play the games or really understand the matchup. So it was not easy, but they were unprepared. Anyway, I played Mono White Humans in Standard, and there were rumors of that deck being unplayable.
Oh, yeah, not rumors. Everyone said it was unplayable.
Yeah, basically everyone. The general consensus was unplayable, but it's a deck that got me there, so I want to play it again, and I did well enough with it to make top 8.
All right, good job.
Yep.
But Tom eventually fell to the winner, Liam Larson.
Liam Lonergan.
Lonergan. I don't know why I keep calling him Liam Larson.
It's basically Dylan Donegan,
yeah,
but with L's.
Yeah. Which is cool. So congrats to him and his elf deck. It looked awesome all throughout the top 8. It kind of just smushed everybody.
Yeah, I got destroyed 3-0, and I played about 20 minutes of Magic on Sunday. 20 sad minutes.
Take 2 hours of pictures and waiting around, and then smush.
Then Michael Majors took a game off of him in semifinals, and other than that, he did not lose a game.
Yeah. So after that, today we're going to be playing some Standard in preparation for SCG Richmond this weekend. A lot of cool decks actually came out of the SCG Envy, and this week we're going to try to spotlight a few of those, as well as some of the more major players in the Standard format leading up to this event. Today I'm going to be playing Shaheen Soorani's Esper control deck. He actually had a perfect 8-0 record in the Swiss portion of the tournament, but fell a little short in Modern. Otherwise, all he needed was probably a 5-3 or maybe a 4-3-1.
4-3-1, yeah.
Yeah, so unfortunately his Modern deck was not able to carry him to that. But his Esper deck does look pretty sweet. It's classic Shaheen Soorani control deck, a bunch of Planeswalkers, a bunch of removal spells, some discard, you name it. If it's normally in a control deck, that's Shaheen Soorani's specialty. So
I'm playing Eric Hawkins' Black-Blue Zombies deck. He actually beat me in round 8 when I was playing for the 8-0. I was playing My Humans, who was playing the zombie deck. He only lost one time, and it was in Modern. It was an overwhelming first seed. Like, it was first place through most of the tournament. His final record in Standard was 5-0-3, which is still technically undefeated.
Yeah, it wasn't quite good enough to make it to the 7-1 or better, because he was technically like a 6-2. But he was 5-0-1 with 2 rounds to go in Standard and was able to double draw into first seed, which is bananas. But yeah, congrats to Eric Hawkins for top 8ing as well. Yeah. But his deck is really cool. Tom, you've been working on various black-blue decks over the course of all of the Eldritch Moon Standard season. I feel like, when the set was starting to come out, you were trying all sorts of, the 2-drop discard effects, so you could try to put Voldaren Pariah into play on turn 3. And, this deck can only really do that with a Jace, but it has a much better long game.
Yeah, I started off working, whenever Eldritch Moon came out, I worked on Vampires, since they got a very good vampires like Stromkirk Condemned and Voldaren Pariah. But I also play like Haunted Dead in the deck too, because Haunted Dead works very well with Voldaren Pariah. This zombie deck is more of a zombie splash Voldaren Pariah deck. I think it's a little bit stronger than what I was working with. Jace is just too strong of a card, but it still has a Haunted Dead Pariah thing going, but also has Prize Amalgam, which is pretty strong.
We've seen Prize Amalgam plus Haunted Dead actually in Modern now with
it's in my
Dredge.
deck.
Yeah, and Ross Merriam had both of those in his 2 decks where he won and then top 4 in Modern recently, and the combination is very strong. Not a lot of decks, I think, are prepared to handle creating 6-powered instant speed and being able to just recur that even if they get hit with a languish. And with decks like Blue Black Zombies, you have, a certain number of cards you don't mind discarding. Either they have madness or you kind of would rather have them in your graveyard. And just being able to discard a prize amalgam from your hand to the ability of Haunted Dead to trigger, just such an overwhelmingly powerful synergy that some even control decks with a bunch of removal spells and stuff just can't handle.
Yeah, I think you're going to see this in this matchup. You're going to see me get a Haunted Dead in my graveyard, get a Prize Amalgam in my graveyard, generate that 6 power, and have Todd languish me, and then
just do it again.
Just do it again. It's very resilient. I do have a lot of removal in my deck for the early games, game 1 and 2. But after that, if I get those dead cards on my deck, I think I'm in good shape. But of course, you have stopper cards too.
Yeah, so the way I think this matchup's going to go is game 1's going to be really tough for me, actually. I think that even though Tom has some removal spells in his deck, he has the ability to discard them for basically no damage. And he also has 3 copies of Descendant Mindbender, which is particularly powerful against slower control decks because it's almost always going to hit 2 cards if you're able to do it before turn 6 or 7. This deck also just draws a bunch of cards with things like Obnixilis. So, I'm assuming that at some point you're just going to Mindbender me for 2 cards and it's going to end the game on the spot. And so that's kind of how I feel like one of the first 2 games are going to go. After sideboard, we're both going to get a little more streamlined, but we'll talk about our decks after that when we do get to sideboard. But let's go ahead and get to the match because we've blabbered enough.
Okay, we're here for game 1. I won the die roll, so I'll be on the play. I have some lands and a decent curve. I think both of these cards are real powerful against the deck, and since being on play, this is more likely to live through a turn. I'll eventually get this going.
My draw, it doesn't have a removal spell, but the deck is chock full of them, so hopefully that changes. I am in a spot where I kind of want to lead with Prairie Stream just to make sure that I have an untapped white source on turn 4, but if I end up drawing a Grasp of Darkness, that could end up biting me if he plays a turn 2 Jace. So.
Yep. I guess there's no reason to let him know I have a Swamper Island in my hand.
All right, well now we drew a 3 mana removal spell, so I think I'll just play this.
Good 2-drop option, but I think there's some upside in this.
So we can maybe lead off with Transgress over playing our own Jace. The odds of him having a removal spell are not super high, but at the same time, if he kills it and takes our whole turn, that's not great, and he's able to start looting away things. If we're able to snag a Prized Amalgam or a Haunted Dead off this Transgress, I think that'll give us a much better chance to actually win the game.
I want the Liliana, but maybe not.
I don't think I care about Liliana. Especially because, a lot of the stuff that the deck has is exile-based. So I think I'm actually going to hit Prize Amalgam. I do have a tough time dealing with that, and if he goes Liliana and ticks down, he can maybe get a guy, but he might miss, and then I can hopefully take care of the Liliana next turn.
So I might be just trying to draw a card with Liliana, or maybe I just won't cast it.
You could always loot first and then give you 1 extra shot to get a creature back.
If I loot first, I'm probably going to discard Descendant Mindbender and just bring it back just to be 100% that I get my card. I think I might be able to double spell next turn. So, I'll try that.
Might play your land first in case you draw Voldaren Pariah. Tilt.
How long can I take this up for? 5 turns? Don't want Haunted Dead back. Or don't want to get Haunted Dead back off this stuff. Probably not. I think I'll just chill with this. I think I want to start threatening Ultimate. Well, I think I'm well protected enough.
Yeah, not in good shape here. We can try to save this Anguish Unmaking for the Haunted Dead, so he has a tougher time casting Descendant Mindbender. But we will eventually have to deal with Liliana, so that's also troublesome. Alright, I'm going to go Choked Estuary, revealing Island, since I'm more than likely playing that next turn. We can gamble a little bit and maybe try to get Narset into play first before we cast Anguish Unmaking. Or we can just hit his Jace now. He does get a lot of value out of Jace in the long term. And Liliana making zombies is a big deal. I don't know. Go. Whatever. No idea what I'm supposed to do.
Alright. I don't want that magic card, so I'll loot. How much value do I want right now? Probably gonna cast a spell and leave up this Haunted Dead activation. Like, the rest doesn't feel particularly good right now. I think I just want some kind of pressure versus a Planeswalker expected next turn. Let me cast this and see what's up.
Here's alls.
I want to get a little bit of value or make them have to deal with this later. I think I'm short on resources by a good bit. But do I have to bring out Haunted Dead if I do this? Maybe I should have minus before I looted. No. Because if I minus this, I want to not have to bring back Haunted Dead. I have the option, I guess. I may bring back a creature, but...
I don't know. I think Threat and Ultimate is... If you have to bring back the Haunted Dead, I like ticking up. Because I think you only get 2 cards off the look, right? So... That's just me personally.
No, shoot. It's very strange. Okay. Whatever.
I mean, you can main phase the Haunted Dead, but that leaves you vulnerable to,
I feel like I just don't have.
So.
I don't have any cards. Where are my cards at?
I don't know. Actually, yeah, no, you're probably right. Since you don't want to have to discard just in a Mindbender, right? So. I don't know.
Whatever, man. I'm doing this.
You do your thing.
Well, that was great.
Wow.
There you go.
Uh-oh.
Now I have an extra card. I have Price Amalgam in my graveyard. Now, this is wonderful.
All right, I'm probably dead. We'll Anguish the Jace.
Okay, it's dead.
Maybe? Sure. 17. Probably 1,000% dead. All right, Narset, tick up.
It's on 7?
She does have a ton of loyalty.
7?
We'll look.
Sure.
If it's a non-creature, non-land card. All right. Obnexilus. Go.
So I'm going to activate Haunted Dead at the end of his second main phase. That way, Prize Amalgam sees it on his end step. Otherwise, if I did it on his end step, then Prize Amalgam wouldn't see it on that end step and would only come back on my next end step. It says the next end step on it. Oh, so yeah. I guess I am...
Huh. Yeah, you're low on resources. It's just gonna smush my Planeswalker, to send Mindbender both the cards out of my hand that I can cast, and then I'm just gonna continue next turn.
Okay, well, yeah, attack Narset for 7, you for 1.
All right, I'm at 16. She down.
I guess that's all happening.
I guess I probably should have hit Haunted Dead to give me one more shot with Amalgam.
This is the best one to get rid of. I ain't look at your hand, but I guess you did it for me. Sweet.
There's 2 cards to take and 3 lands.
Okay.
Whoop. Go. I need to peel exactly Descend Upon the Sinful. And then I still have to beat a Liliana and a Haunted Dead.
Can't even block my creatures. All right.
What? Oh, I'm just smushed. 8, 10, 11. I'm at 5.
Go.
Like I said, exactly Descend. That's not going to do it. All right, game.
Okay, I got some good cards. Discard this Haunted Dead.
Like I said, Descend Mindbender. That one's going to get me. All right, I'm on the play here for game 2. I don't know if I'm supposed to keep this hand. I think I'm supposed to keep any hand that has like 2 lands and a Jace on the play. The odds of it dying are pretty small. If he does kill it, we can maybe get it back with Liliana on the next turn if we draw a Black Source, but that's assuming it comes to play untapped, which is a lot to assume. Whatever.
Yeah, I'm keeping. I'm guessing these cards don't function very well against them, but I'm going to try them out.
Ooh, I'm guessing Dark Salvation's in your hand. That card's going to kill my Jace at some point, I bet.
So I could turn 1 Crypt Breaker, then I may have to be committed to this Gyre Sanitarium next turn, which is not a card I really want to play this early. I think I want to skip on the Crypt Breaker. Have some freedom.
Freedom! Alright, I'm going to play this Jace. Cross my fingers.
My own Hase.
That's it?
I think I can double spell next turn. I might get into a Languish, but I'm going to kill your creature.
No. Jerk. Teasing me. Go.
Jesus.
Yeah. I needed that Jace. I'm just going to peek. I'm going to peek. All right, there's not a land on top. We're going to lose this game.
I guess I will play around.
It's not going to change what I do.
Clash of Wills right quick. Okay, well, this play. You probably would kill that anyway, though.
Yeah, whatever. Go.
Alrighty.
I kind of want to peek again. I don't have a play, so I'm just going to peek. Oh, God. I'm so dead.
So I can either activate my guy or play Jace. I'm gonna activate because this happens. Okay, go.
Go. Now I'm gonna get Dark Salvation. Blah blah blah.
I need a land, I think, to make that happen. Maybe I don't. No, I don't.
You can just cast it for a black. You have 2 zombies in play.
I get 2 zombies and kill that.
Oh, great.
I will.
I feel like I just got ultimated. I just got Dark Salvation ultimated. 18.
There you go.
Land. Great. Go.
Losing life drawing occurred.
Yep. 1918. I'm almost winning. I'm in it. In it to almost win it.
What's going on here?
I kept a 2-land Jace hand and just didn't draw land. That's what's going on.
How much do I want to commit?
Got this 13 drop going on.
Definitely don't want to take 5 damage off to not hit him. You may languish me. I think that's already.
Put you to, or me to 11.
Cast this first. I think it's more important than my Jace.
Yep.
I will.
I don't think I have counterspells in my deck. FYI.
Get some.
I'm gonna double check for you. So.
Value. If I flip over Haunted Dead, it's real good. I think. I'll just get a Crypt Breaker. Yep.
Just plain riding the languish, huh?
It's on 1.
I don't got it.
What do you have? No lands, no languish?
Oh, the Jace. Woo! Oh, there's all my lands. We're going to discard this 13 drop. And what else? What else?
Right now, I'm mostly looking for Haunted Dead, which will pose lethal to him on my own terms.
Your turn.
Okay.
Wonder if this deck has 1 Flying Tendrils in it. I
guess that's the weakest. I don't have really any cards in my graveyard that I want to be flashing back. Kind of want to cast this.
Kill your own creature and make some zombies.
What? Huh?
I say you could kill your own Crypt Breaker and make 2 zombies. If you want to.
Oh.
Pretty sure that's how that works. Upgrade.
Shoot. Would love to cast this, but we can't.
Alright, 4.
Cast this because it's safe.
Yep.
Good. Yep.
Ticks up. Ticks up.
Ain't do nothing. Alright.
Alright, no scry from Oath of Jace, because I missed 4 land drops. Languish? Ooh, we have a game, maybe? Oh no, something's going to come back. What comes back? Prize Amalgam?
If you languish, I bring back Crypt Breaker, then bring back Prize Amalgam.
Oh, so I'm dead. Great.
Okay.
Tight.
Okay, we're here for sideboarding. I'm making a small switch from Grasp of Darkness to Collective Brutality. The biggest thing I'm scared of is Jace uncontested, and Collective Brutality does the same thing against it, plus having additional options to, look at his hand and discard my Prize Amalgams. The weakest card in my deck is Folder and Pariah. If my opponent didn't have a lot of creatures, especially just like 1 at a time, very late in the game, then the Pariah didn't have much value. I can still madness it out with like a Haunted Dead or a Jace, and it's decent, but I think it's still the weakest card in my deck. And then I'm shoring up a hard control matchup with some dresses and some negates.
Yeah, for sure. I think Collective Brutality does exactly what you want to do in this matchup, which is be a card that can strip away one of my big sweeper effects. Maybe kill a Jace early on, or do both and discard like Prize Amalgam or Haunted Dead in the process. It's almost the perfect card for the matchup, I think. So, and I mean, I think it's just a great card in general. But if the -2/-2 ability is not relevant, it's a little tougher for the card to be good, I think, in the particular matchup. My side, we're going to be making I don't want to say a big change, but cutting Emrakul and the ability to tutor for it is kind of a big deal for a control deck, right? Like, I'm not sure if I have the luxury to have Emrakul be my game plan in this matchup, because I'm under a lot of pressure early on to deal with so many different kinds of threats. And I think I just want to try to win the game with something like Sorin. I'm not actually sure how I'm supposed to win the game. Now I'm cutting some of my cards that help me get there. I'm basically relying on Sorin at this point to get the job done, but I think that's okay. Maybe this over the next few games I'll be able to hit some more land drops and keep up with Tom in that respect. But I still think I'm going to have a tough time beating a bunch of discard and creatures that are sticky. So it could be tough. But Kalida's Trader of Get could help with that. It's very good against his deck since we have a bunch of removal spells, and we need those removal spells to actually permanently deal with the creatures and not just temporarily. What's up? You trying to bring in some more cards?
No, I just have a couple sideboard cards I want to show. I have a Transgress, but I'm bringing in a lot of discard. I don't want to overload on. I think it's the worst one. I guess I could hit Cleese and stuff, but whatever. And I have a Ruinous Path if he's like loaded on Planeswalkers and stuff, but I don't think they're strong enough. I think my deck's smooth enough without them.
Yep. But yeah, we're going to be cutting some of our slower stuff, bringing in some heavy hitters. Infinite Obliteration is not very good against a Haunted Dead while it's in the graveyard if he has 2 mana up. But if I'm able to play like a Transgress the Mind into an Infinite Obliteration, I think that could be like a great start, because I might take away, like a Prize Amalgam from his hand and then be able to Infinite Obliteration something like Mindbender if he also has in hand, and turn this into a discard spell that also makes sure that I don't lose to a particularly annoying permanent down the line. And then one more Liliana just because it deals with Crypt Breaker, and I think this is one of the easiest routes for me to actually win the game if I'm able to play Liliana early and then protect it with a bunch of removal spells. It's hard for decks without a lot of early pressure to be able to handle it. All right, I'm on the play here for game 3, and I do have a bit of a mana-heavy hand, but I'm actually fine with that. I'd much rather have more than less. But yeah, my 2 cards are pretty good. So
I'm on a mulligan to 6. Need third land. Need a reasonable 2-drop, I guess. Muscry. That's a reasonable 2-drop, so that would get me out of everything. Probably the best I could have, but maybe I'll just get a third land eventually. Hopefully.
That's an interesting one. Go.
Oh, my card could get just priced or something. That'll be in some bad shape.
I'll kill it.
Okay.
All right, we're going to play Choked Estuary, Revealing Island. Then we're going to play an Infinite Obliteration.
Okay.
Now I have no idea what to name. I kind of just want to name... If I name Haunted Dead, I don't think there's any cards in his deck that can trigger Prize Amalgam other than... Or I guess there's Relentless Dead. So maybe if I just name Prize Amalgam...
In any case, I have a higher chance to draw land.
Haunted Dead.
Alright, I got a Haunted Dead in my hand.
Tight.
Hope I draw land.
You get 'em. I know it's in your deck.
I just got a 3/3 to attack with. Right. Someday.
Yeah. Trained Armadon.
Guess I have to draw land, but...
Coming to play tapped land?
Go. If he has like two threatening 4-drops, I'm in trouble. Trouble with that too.
Kalitas.
Okay, go. I don't know about these negates. I'm kind of stuck underneath them.
Smoosh. 1723. I'm going to fetch a plane so I can actually start attacking my shambling events, and sure go.
Okay, go. Maybe I should bottom this Jace, given the high likelihood it would die, and the large dependence on a third land for me to operate.
Well, I could transgress, but We know about the 1 negate in your hand, right? So I think I just want to attack. So I'll just attack 5. So 28 to 12. Go. I'd much rather play my spells in spots where he can't use his mana.
Dress you.
Tilt.
The Anguish I'm making then. Go.
Alright, play that.
Got some Liliana, some Prize Amalgams, and Extended Prefender.
I think I'm going to take Dark Salvation since that card is the only one I think that can particularly get him out of
This
situation.
card costs 1 mana.
Oh, yeah, I'm stupid. I'm sorry. Prize Amalgam, sure.
Alright.
Attack. Play Jace. I'm not going to play my land. Go.
931, I believe.
Yep. Yep, so it gives him a zombie. Go to...
I'm not threatening a double block, even though I probably won't on this Shambling Vent.
Sure.
He's at such a high life total where probably still not double block. I just want to threaten it.
Yeah.
Okay, I'll go to 4.
Alright, go to 36. I'll play another Jace and say go.
Pretty dead. What can I do?
Shrink my Cletus? I don't know.
That's something. Probably is what I'm gonna do. What can you do? Infinite me? Price me?
Yeah, just infinite price. But price is good because it gives me a zombie too.
Yeah, I think I should shrink her Kalidas.
Okay.
At least I can block, man. No, can't attack, can't block.
Loot. Flip. So he's currently a 1-3. Alright. Start off with a Dark Petition.
Alright. How am I going to re-sideboard? What's strong, what's weak?
Could just get Obnixilis and cast it. I think that's probably good. So 3, 4, 5. And... you can actually minus here, I think. You're at 4? No, well, minus here. Get a zombie. Plus this, go.
Probably just going to give up.
Tight. Give it up, it's great.
4, 3 attackers, shrink 1, play a irrelevant creature.
Can also just price 1 too.
You saw price engraver?
Yep.
I'm going to give up.
Alright.
We're here for game 4. I'm on the play since I lost the last game. It's unclear whether I'll have untapped turn 2 mana, but if I do, it's very good, and if not, then maybe I can get out of it. Who knows?
My side, we only have 3 lands, which is normal-ish, but we have 2 6-drop cards in our hand. Not sure how we're supposed to cast those ever. We do have some early removal to buy some time, though, so hopefully it'll be enough.
Okay. Hold on this Choked Estuary in case I draw a... Ooh. Go.
All right.
Hand's a bit of a gamble, but not too much of a gamble to be a mulligan, I don't think.
Go. Now, we could have played the Prairie... I mean, either one we play, it's probably going to come in tapped at some point. Kill it.
All right.
All right. That's a good draw. Just let's use our mana. Transgress. Oh, no.
Was this Liliana?
Oh,
It's probably smartest.
Please let me draw Infinite Obliteration, please. All right, here you go.
Upside versus downside, I guess. Yep.
Alright, kill Jace, go. We have an option there to cast Oath of Jace to try to just draw into some lands, but...
Whatever. Let's fight. Duress is definitely not my kind of card. I just never cast it. Might take him out because I don't know how to play with it.
Huh. Alright. 1, 2, 3. Well, there's all our lands. I got discard 2. Huh. I really want to keep this Descend. So I need to keep 2 lands for sure. So I'm probably going to keep Shambling Vents and... I don't know between Choked Estuary and Prairie Stream though. This is... All these lands just come to play tap so much. Either I have to keep all 3 lands to be able to have some untapped mana on 5. Alright, whatever. I'm going to discard Transgress and Sorin. And play this and say go.
Perfect.
Alright, 17.
Oh.
Yeah, you having them come and play tap lands too, huh? Everyone's going to get Duress next turn, but I don't know that for sure. But my Descend upon the Sinful is not going to do anything. Maybe if I play Jace, he's not going to be able to kill it and get rid of the Descend. But no matter which land I play, the other one's not going to come into play untapped without me drawing another land. So, what do I do? Could just cast off Nixilis and draw a card or kill one of his prize amalgams. Doesn't seem great.
Yeah, sure.
Alright. Choked Estuary, reveal Prairie Stream. I'll kill that. Healing Salve, kill a creature. Go.
Whoa. What does that do? What does that cost? 4? Perfect. Attack that.
God. No.
Attack your Rob Nixilis.
Yeah. Alright. So which one of these and that one?
What does Send even do? What is this? Delirium?
Yeah, I get a 4/4 flyer and exile all your
He
creatures.
currently has Delirium. Guess I'm taking Descend. Alrighty. You can get a thing. Maybe I should leave him with Descend, but no, I can risk that 4/4. I don't think. Nah, yeah, I can risk it.
By all means, I'll flip it if you want.
Nah, I can risk leaving you with Descend. I don't think. Your Dark Salvation's fine. You can like kill my creature or something.
All right. Well, either way, for one of these coming to play untapped, I need to draw a basic. So whatever. Play this. Probably just gonna get a Ruinous Path and kill this Mindbender, and hope that he is not able to bring back those prize amalgams anyway.
Yeah, I should have flipped it around so I could maybe Duress or Descend, but...
Alright, we'll just kill your creature. Here you
go. Well, I'm casting this anyway, so... Duress, let's miss. Alright. Yeah, I don't like Duress, even though it's supposed to be good. I can't deal with it. I don't know when to cast it. I cast the worst possible turn, I'm sure I did.
Alright, hope this works. Fully get back Jace, cast Jace. I'll hold my land, I guess. Go.
One. Did you mill 2?
Oh, no, sorry. Languish and a Sunken Hollow.
I can play all my cards, I guess. Kill Jace, attack Liliana.
That's a lot of prize amalgams.
Yeah, buddy.
No cards in hand?
Nah, dog.
Go. Actually, I'm gonna play this. Whatever. 14, sure.
Wait. No, I should tackle both.
Yeah, 11.
It uses mana to attack my Shambling Vent. It's a 4-point life swing to leave this back, but it constrains his resources and gets him dead a little slightly faster, too.
Alright, so I'm at 13, you're at 18.
Yep.
And go.
7.
7 to 18.
Go.
Alright. I'm not sure if this even goes on the stack if I don't have a Planeswalker.
It does.
Okay, so with this trigger on the stack, I'll loot.
Okay.
We'll discard a land, flip. Scry 1. Put a land on bottom. Draw for turn. Probably going to get negated, but we're going to cast Descend Upon the Sinful.
That resolves.
Sweet. Alright. Put an Ollie token into play. Your turn.
Well. Go.
Alright, Scry 1. It's infinite obliteration. I think at this point I don't care about that. So we'll just put on bottom. We'll draw. Take up. Attack first. 6.
12 to 9.
And I just want to say go. I can play this Oath of Jace, but I'd rather get like one more land stuck in my hand before I do. So go. And I can hold up this card.
Go.
Untap. Scry 1. Bottom. Draw. Attack.
8.
I'm minus this. I think so. I'm going to cast Dark Petition for 5.
Okay.
We're going to get Sorin and play it.
Sweet.
Tick up to 7. Get a card. Deal you some damage and say go. Hopefully. Whoop. 0.
So
Get a Languish and either a price or an Oath.
take the Oath and the Languish. Since you can't price this right now. Here you go.
No, I couldn't just tick down my Sorin though and hit you for 6. Scry 1. I guess Oath of Jace is better than a random draw for later purposes. Minus 5.
You're
For
14.
6. I'll gain 7 total.
You're 16. And I'm at 2. Basically, it's just
Go.
Dark Salvation, I think. Does that keep me alive? No, I'm dead. Here for game 5, currently tied at 2-2. I have one of those might miss their land drop kind of hands, but all right. I'm ready to also try
wait,
this.
you also have a might miss a land drop kind of hand? Because I'm pretty reliant on this Jace to hit my land drops.
Same.
Right.
Well, I'm ready. All right.
Yeah, you're on the play though. So, ooh, we hit it right off the bat.
Right off the Zubat.
Actually, I probably should play this. No, actually, if I draw a Prairie Stream. I'm not sure. All
My
right,
Jace dies, I'm in trouble. You shouldn't know
I
that.
can't
though.
kill your Jace, so that's
right.
irrelevant. So I can either play my own Jace or transgress you. And again, I just want to make sure I can't get Haunted Deaded and Prize Amalgam.
I do have Haunted Dead.
Yeah, we'll take the Haunted Dead. Your turn.
Whoa. Guess I'll loot now, 'cause in case I might hit a land drop. I did. I think that's why I want to discard, right? Maybe not. Let me think again.
All right, so what do you got? I just want to write down. I thought he was going. Yeah, so Grasp and Griff and Negate and Amalgam. Okay. This is in the graveyard.
Discard Amalgam has leave up mana. And I kind of keep on going. Yeah, okay. But kind of want to just cast it.
So no matter what I do, it's going to get either countered or killed. So I want to be able to double spell next turn. I want to go Transgress and Jace. So this turn, I'm actually going to play my 3-mana spell.
What do you know about?
I know you have Retrogriff. So I can take that from you, or I could just name Prize Amalgam or
Whatever.
Yep.
Kind of want to load up my graveyard too.
Yep. Yep.
What if I get Wrath or something?
I do have a lot of those in my deck. I haven't drawn them too often. I've only drawn it when I was straight up dead already, no matter what I did. What happens if I play a Kalitas? Oh, right, you have Grasp of Darkness. Tilt. What happens if you just sacrifice your Jace and play Wretched Griff? Probably lose.
I'll probably lose.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't think this card should be in my deck.
Way scarier.
What could happen? Whatever. Go.
Alright, that's unfortunate. Just gonna get Crypt Breakered and a Tranny. Tranny's Grass. Woo! Got the Perfended Bebender. Go. If you had a backup Jace, how might I just cast the Griff last turn? Oh, you didn't have a land. I'm sorry. Never mind. I'm stupid.
I think I want to flip my Jace.
Flip Jace is smart.
Yeah, go Jace. I really need a Haunted Dead soon. I think. What's the chance I want to cast this? Real low, right? I think it's real low. I thought I can cast both these next turn, draw a card, maybe. It has to be just better to get rid of this long term and whack you.
Alright, 1920.
Yep.
Now we could have done this last turn, but we had that whole turn set up where we could double spell. So now we can just do this and minus this.
Shoot.
And I'm gonna play Shambling Vent. Go.
I wish I had a Crypt Breaker now. Not Crypt Breaker, Prize Amalgam in my hand. Yeah.
Probably gonna get decked for whatever it's worth.
Oh.
Alright, we're gonna -2. I need to get back my Jace and try to find an answer to something. Or an answer to his Jace. Kill your Jace. Play mine. And play a Plains and say go. I want to play the Plains over the other one just so I can activate Shambling Vent. Oh, sorry, is it 1? Oh, no, it's at 2. I had plus last turn. I'm big stupids.
Jesus.
You draw a good one?
No.
Nothing one.
Sure didn't. Kill his Chase or not. If his J flips, he kills my Amalgam and hits my Jace. Oh man. I keep drawing like the same cards. It's like a they draw both ends of the spectrum kind of deck. Just play all this stuff. And you kill all this stuff. Someone's gonna die. I guess I'm better off it being this. Alright.
Alright, let's start with loot. Got 4 black already. I think that's plenty. Yeah, well, suppose we can grasp instead of transgress or infinite obliteration. Just want to get that out off the battlefield so we can actually attack his Jace. So it's at 2. Let's take this up to 3. Oh, I tapped. Oh, no, I didn't. All right. Attack Jace for 2. I gain 2 up to 21. And do I want to play my lands? No, I don't. Go. Didn't I just attack it down to 5? Was it 7 or 8? Was it?
It was at 8.
Okay. Scary. All right. Price Jace. Attack here. ++. 23. Here we go.
I wonder if I should shave on Crypt Breakers. What can you do about this? Oh.
That's pretty good.
Yep.
You could get back
Crypt Breaker, which will bring back 3 prize amalgams.
Huh. So we're looking for an exile effect, is what you're telling me. Well, so we could minus and just infinite obliteration all of the prize amalgams now. I think that's probably better than anything else. So let's do that. Get all your prize amalgams. Ooh, if I had named Crypt Breaker, that would have been tight. Alright, we'll shrink your guy. We'll play an Oath of Jace. Draw 3. Discard Sunken Hollow Prairie Stream. Let's say go.
What's Crypt Breaker do for me?
Unless your Relentless Dead attack for 2, maybe? If I plus to kill it, instead of plus in your... I'm at 23. Tom is at 20. Stuff going on. Okie doke.
Yep.
Scry 1. That's probably fine for now anyway. 1 card in hand that I know is the Crypt Breaker. Go Languish and play a Jace. Tick up and go. So I'm playing my land now because I have Obnixilis, and if I draw a land and a 3-drop spell off of like an Obnixilis plus, I want to be able to potentially play it, even though I have the potential loot for Jace.
Go.
Alrighty, well. So this is on the stack. I think I'm just going to scry 1 on the bottom. Draw for turn. Loot. Discard Jace. So if we attack the Jace with Shambling Event, he'll discard 2 cards, but have to chump block. And then we can just shrink his stuff. I could also tick down on a ultimate price. Before attacks. I kind of want to play Obnixilis this turn. It's tough-ish, but I'm obviously in a very good spot, so I'm trying to basically just figure out how to not lose to Jace Ultimate while also progressing as much as possible. Alright, so minus ultimate price. Attack Jace. Okay, I gain 2 up to 25. And plus here, so I go. Yeah, he's going to choose not to bring it back, obviously, because I have the ultimate price turned on. But now I'm a little further away from losing to the Jace, and I have my Liliana ultimate about to happen next turn.
Oh, you using all the black dice, I see.
I'm sorry.
Scums.
Here.
Go.
All right, we're gonna scry 2. Kind of just want both these, so we'll just keep both these. Draw for turn. Play Knob Nicholas. Ran out of good dice. Take 1. 24. Draw. Ultimate this. Get an emblem. Plus this on nothings. And say go.
Yes,
I don't know where our actual Liliana emblem is, but I'm going to be making a lot of zombies. And blocking.
now I'm a haunted deck and attack. Not really, anyway. That's 3, so it's on 4. Grasp a zombie.
Zombie down.
Attack chase.
Right, block. Chase on 2.
Your turn.
Scry 2. Put Languish on top and a land on bottom, I guess. Draw. Whatever. Just gonna obliterate everything. Minus, plus. Anguish this. Attack for 3. So I go to 23 after all it's said and done. You're at 18.
For 3?
Well, I take 3 and then I attack you for 2 and gain 2. So I take 1 total, sorry. And then end of turn, make some zombies.
Guess I should trade with that anyway. Both up Nexus.
Well, up next, let's go to 2.
Yep.
Untap. Scry 2. Draw for turn. Plus ob. Go to 22. Play Soren. Minus 2.
Okay.
Gain 2. Tick up on a spirit. Attack for 2. Make 2 zombies. Or make 3 zombies.
Alright.
Go.
So I got the swamp. I could play it, but I think I want to save in my hand until I can bring back Haunted Dead. So, go. What?
I'm sorry, that was just really funny. Alright, bottom 3. Draw, smush rate.
No blocks.
Alright, you're at 10. Tick up. Look, man, I didn't build this deck. You're at 6.
6. Alright.
Tick up. I'm at 21 now, I think.
21.
And shrink your spirit.
Probably need to draw a Dark Salvation here. I think it's my best chance of winning.
I'm gonna make what? 6 more zombies?
Yeah.
So I've 10.
Then
10.
draw it. Big game. No, sir. Whatever. It's so fun.
All right, so a rough start for the Esper control deck. Starting off 0-2 there. You know, first game, Tom's deck just really came together with Descendant Mindbender, taking away some of my best cards. A lot of synergy with Haunted Dead and Prize Amalgam really showing off. And then game 2, stumbling and not hitting my 3rd land drop. And I think when the deck is built in such a way where the curve is just so high, you know, I have so many 4, 5s, and 6s in the deck. You know, it's going to happen sometimes where you just miss your 3rd land drop and then you lose. Mm-hmm. You know, because even if you hit your 3rd land drop, sometimes you're not casting a spell on 3. You need to hit 2 in a row.
Yeah. My deck is, of course, a synergy deck. I board into, like, some duresses and negates, but I have to cut some synergy, which I don't like, so I'm, like, playing with these cards. Should probably obviously y'all how to play them, but never really want a duress. I want to, like, be more efficient with my mana. It is also a combo deck where you need Haunted Dead plus Supplies Amalgam, and after board he has Infinite Obliteration to break that up. But even if I just don't draw both halves of it, if I draw, as you saw, like a bunch of Prize Amalgams or a bunch of Haunted Deads, then the deck doesn't function at 100% capacity. So you saw me stumble in the post-board games. I think the deck is good, though. Yeah, I don't know. I also, when I take out Voldemort Pariah, my Descendant Mindbearers get a little bit weaker because, like, being able to get Pariah in early, it's like a card that you pay 3 mana for, but off, like, say, a Jace or something, and get it on turn 3, then it actually has converted mana cost of 5, so you can play your Descendant Mindbender earlier, or
just for
as early as turn
mana.
4. Yeah,
mostly just for overall less mana, because the deck didn't seem like it played a ton of lands, right? Because you have, I think is it only 23 or is it 24?
But I'm not sure. It's probably 24. But
yeah. So, like, you know, there's a lot to be said, and it actually came up with the duress too. There were a couple turns where if Tom drew an untapped land, he could go duress plus Prize Amalgam, but instead chose to just cast a creature and use his mana more efficiently, which says a lot when you know, you're playing a deck that can be aggressive, but also has a lot of synergy stuff behind it. You know, just casting a Prize Amalgam, I still have to deal with it. You know, I still have to get it off the battlefield.
Fairly large creature for 3 mana.
Yeah, and you know, if I'm not able to deal with the front half, you know, I'm certainly not going to be able to deal with it coming back. So, you know, there's a lot to be said about using your mana efficiently and just making your opponent deal with your stuff, regardless of whether or not you're getting crazy amounts of value out of it. You know, you don't have to always be flashy. So yeah, you know, but like Tom said, the Infinite Obliteration, drawing Transgress at the right times, those are easy ways to break up that combination of cards. And for a control deck, I think you need probably both to be able to beat a deck like this. You know, we did see me draw Infinite Obliteration in 2 of the 3 post-board games, and it was very good both times. Being able to take away a card from his hand while also making sure that I didn't have to deal with him later on.
Yep. But Blueback Zombie's great. Eric Hawkins played it. Sandbag played it. I think it is a contender. I think they asked me a while back on a Fact or Fiction if it was a real deck, and I think it is. I think it's not flashy. It is a little bit of maybe some gimmicks involved that people don't actually trust if the gimmicks are good or not. But I know they have reported very good Bank Company matchup, and I think it's a fine choice against this any of the deck. I mean, I was playing like white humans against Eric Hawkins, and he beat me when I thought it was a reasonable matchup, but of course Voldemort Pariah and Liliana shore up that pretty easily.
Yeah, I think the biggest thing is that I think the deck struggles against the like rampant Emrakul decks, because you have so many little things you can do where you can discard cards for advantage, you can play stuff like Dark Salvation, but if your opponent controls your turn for 1 turn, it's a complete disaster.
Yeah, Dark Convulsion is particularly messed up as you can give your opponent zombies.
Yeah, which is kind of cool, and it's kind of like this weird, you know, storyline perspective where, okay, like the Dark Salvation is supposed to beat the Emrakul, right? But Emrakul gets to take control of it and get all the zombies too. So,
yeah. Anyway,
yeah. So this weekend, we're going to Richmond for the SCG Standard Open. The SCG Tour is going to be brought to you by Ryan Overturf and Matthias Hunt. 15 rounds of standard coverage, followed by a top 8 where we will crown Ross Merriam as champion. He's on a hot streak, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, Tom's on a good streak too. Maybe it's my turn. Maybe.
I don't even know what to play. I played Mono White Humans before, and I don't know. I think it's a good. I think Humans was a good deck for the Invitation. I don't think it's good for the Open.
I think I'm going to play Michael Major's deck. Team Merge.
It's too hard. I can't handle it.
All right, guys. Well, that's going to be all for me and Tom today. Make sure to come back later on in the week. We're going to have a few more versus videos for you guys leading up to the SCG Tour in Richmond this weekend. That's all I got.
Yep, that's all I got.
All right, guys. For Tom Ross, I'm Todd Anderson. Thanks for watching the Verse series on StarCityGames.com.
Bye.